Hello, I'm even early today. Happy hump day. A weight is lifted off my shoulders because my mom is finally back. And there is so much to discuss today, I couldn't even fit it all in the headline. In addition to royal scandal and some shocking Diddy versus 50 Cent news, we have more It Ends With Us saga updates to get to. So you are in for a treat. But first, please double tap, like. The power of this pen compels you. Hey, Nan and Munchie and everyone else. There's 53 people watching and 12 likes. If we can get this equal, 53 watching, 53 likes, that would help so much. The more that you like this video, the more that YouTube realizes, you know what, it doesn't suck. Let me push this out to even more folks. And just as a general rule of thumb, if you like my content, you will be served more of my content. So let's do this. I have also today, I've tagged a bunch of random products that I think you might like. If you haven't finished your holiday shopping, get the dulce de leche or the what else did I tag? Some frozen stuff. Of a bunch of fun products. Check it out. If you buy anything, your boy gets a piece of the rev share. Wait, I feel like we need to say hello to my mom. Let's say hi to my mom real quick. I missed her so much. Oh, she's on the phone. She does that all the time.
Buenas.
Hi.
Hi.
We missed you.
I miss you all too.
No, not them. I missed you. They didn't care you weren't here.
No, my 3 children, my grandkids, they miss me too.
Yes, we all missed you. Glad you're back.
Thank you. I'm back in Las Vegas.
Oh, wait, look. This is my mom when she was getting married.
Long time ago. 49 years ago.
Wow, Wow, gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, let's get to it because we got a lot of show. Let's start off with Lively versus Baldoni. I did not make a video about this because I just don't care and I only have so much bandwidth. And I'm also trying to diversify my channel. It's one of the reasons why I didn't put Lively versus Baldoni in the headline today. My views are whatever. It is what it is. Thankfully, you know what, YouTube? You better treat me right. Or else I'm just going to focus on live and not even make other videos. I can't. I'm too much of a hard worker. But the Talkie Tick has been treating me right. Kat Jill has joined me for some of my lives on there. I go live on the Talkie Tick, the clock app, every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. If you like things messy, I talk to messy people. I go live with folks. It's a fun, different experience. My account name over there is The Showbiz Guy. The Showbiz Guy on the clock app, the Talkie Tick. You are so kind, Nan. The issue is really just YouTube not showing people my videos. It's wild. A reminder, I post on YouTube every day. Every single day. 7 days a week. I don't take days off. So, if you really like my content, maybe turn on notifications. I need to make a mental note. Do any of you guys use a good... Actually, this will be a good comment thing. After the live stream is over, in the comments section, name any good moisturizer that's not too expensive, because I just ran out and I need to buy a new one. And the one that I was using, I didn't buy, it was a gift. So now I need to buy moisturizer for the face, facial moisturizer. Maybe like an anti-aging one. I don't know. Whatever ones you use that you like, in the comments section, let me know. Okay? All right. So starting off with Lively versus Baldoni. Yesterday, I told you all that the judge delayed trial, the start, by 2 months. Oh, I've heard of La Roche-Posay. Do it in the comments section. Oh, wait, Jones Road. Is that that Bobby woman? Is that the Bobby woman? Bobby Thomas? Bobby something? Bobby Brown? I don't know. Anyways, I'll look at your comments afterwards. Yesterday, I told you all that the judge delayed the start of the Baldoni Lively trial by 2 months. And I did not see when I made that video, because it had not been posted yet on the public court docket, the judge issued an order with a lot more information in it. So let's read that together because it's important to stay fully informed. So the judge says, quote, "The court held a post-discovery status conference in the related matters, the Lively action and the Jones action, today, December 9th, 2025. As indicated on the record at the conference, quote, now that discovery is largely completed, parties in both cases are directed to contact the chambers of Magistrate Judge Cave for the purpose of exploring possible settlement." I told you that in the second video. Oh, Clinique is a good one, Nancy. The court expresses no view with respect to settlement. The court expresses no view. That doesn't make sense. The view is that the parties should. That doesn't make sense. If the court expresses no view with respect to settlement, then the court would not even direct the parties to contact the chambers of Magistrate Judge Cave, right? Right? Parties in both cases are directed to meet and confer regarding their anticipated motions for continued sealing and, to the extent possible, to file a joint. So this is something totally separate. Parties in both cases are directed to meet and confer regarding their anticipated motions for continued sealing and, to the extent possible, to file a joint sealing letter on December 19th, 2025, regarding documents and matters over which the parties agree sealing is appropriate. Translation: you mother effers need to simplify things for me. Yes, Nancy, I said that yesterday also. But I just don't think that the judge is not being. The court expresses no view with respect to settlement. I just don't believe that. He wants the parties to try to settle. That is a view. If he didn't want the parties to try to settle, he wouldn't direct them to the magistrate. Hey, Gloria. That sentence just was not necessary. All right. In line with prior practice, where the court orders any audio or visual materials unsealed, the parties who submitted the materials to the court are directed to provide CD copies to the clerk's office, along with a copy of the court's unsealing order within 2 business days. Pink Lady, the judge is the court, according to the law. So when he says the court, that's interchangeable with the judge. I've learned this. Oral argument regarding the Wayfarer parties for motion for judgment on the pleadings and motion for summary judgment, and Lively's motion for spoliation sanctions is scheduled for January 22nd, 2026 at 9:30 a.m. in courtroom 15C of the 500 Pearl Street Courthouse. Wait, what do I have? What's January 22nd? That better be a Monday. Let me look here. January 22nd. Oh, that's a Thursday. Okay. Weird. Trial in the Lively action is adjourned to May 18th, 2026 at 9 a.m. and the final pretrial conference is adjourned to April 21st, 2026 at 10:30 a.m., both to occur also in courtroom 15C of the 500 Pearl Street Courthouse. It's so wild that so many of the lawyers on both sides, actually, I had not even had this thought before. I don't even know if anybody else has mentioned it. The majority of the lawyers for both parties are not even based in New York City. Isn't that a wild thought? The majority of the lawyers are based in Los Angeles and in DC. Some are based in New York, but most are in LA and DC for both parties, Lively and Wayfarer. Translation, just the amount of expenses, the amount of costs that each side is incurring. But you know what? The good thing is, I think Steve Sarowitz just has more money than Ryan Reynolds. So at the end of the day, Hey G saves the world. This hurts Ryan more than it hurts Steve. Yeah. Oh my God. Pink Lady. My guesstimation is during pre-trial, Lively's probably spending maybe $2 million a month, and Wayfarer's maybe spending $1 to $1.25 million a month. And during trial, it might not. Well, during trial, it might be a little bit more, to be honest, just because you've got to house all these people and the airfare and everything. Bonkers. Okay. In the Jones actions, the parties shall meet and confer with a proposed schedule for the Jones parties' motion to amend their complaint and motions for summary judgment. The parties should also discuss and propose a schedule for Jones Works' motion for bifurcation in the Lively action, which ideally will be submitted shortly after the oral argument in the Lively action on January 22nd, 2026. All right, now we got to get to this. Stephanie Jones, a year later, wants to amend her complaint. What? Remember, Stephanie Jones was the first to file a lawsuit back in December of 2024. And now she wants to amend her complaint 12 months later? Christy, we discussed that a minute ago. The judge is going to hear oral arguments on that in January, next month. So who knows after that how long it'll even take him to rule. I'm not going to read this entire thing, don't worry, but let me see how long the introduction is. The introduction basically just summarizes everything. Okay, it's not too long. Let me power speed read this. Plaintiffs Stephanie Jones and Jones Works respectfully submit this memorandum of law in support of their motion for leave to amend their complaint pursuant to Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 15 and 16. The Jones parties respectfully move for leave to file an amended complaint to add newly... Oh, okay. All right, I guess this makes sense. This makes sense. The Jones parties respectfully move for leave to file an amended complaint to add newly identified defendants and assert narrow additional claims based on facts that have only recently been uncovered in discovery that were not available before the deadline to amend. Remember, Stephanie Jones was not just suing Jen Abel and others, she was suing others that were Doe defendants, meaning she didn't know who they were, meaning she was lumping. This should be a separate lawsuit, though. This should be a different litigation. Because what Jen Abel did is separate from the people who made the Stephanie Jones lies and other websites. You know what I mean? Why even amend this? It should be a totally different complaint, I believe, as a new legal scholar that I now am. Thank you, I Pink Lady. Or is that L Pink Lady? Just Pink Lady. Pink Lady. Yeah, she is probably trying to save money. I think that tells me all that I need to know. I don't even need to read anything more. Okay, this is interesting. They say that they do not expect to require any additional discovery or to affect the existing case schedule. Ooh, some redactions. The proposed amendments arise directly from documents evidencing that Nathan, redacted, to harm Jones and Jones Works, including by intending to use that article to try to redacted. I'm guessing they're talking about that Business Insider article. But that was vetted. Why? Actually, oh my God, I'm full of aha moments today, y'all. Why is Stephanie Jones not suing Business Insider? Could it be because the things alleged in that article are true? Oh! Has anybody else brought up that point either? God, I'm like having all these light bulb moments today. Why is Stephanie Jones not suing Business Insider? Because remember, I remember everything. Wayfair did sue the New York Times. And we remember how that panned out. And then the New York Times countersued, and there's a new lawsuit that's still ongoing. La, 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 la. Anyways, just skimming this. This evidence requires identification of Nathan as a previously pled Doe defendants and supports the additional torturous interference claims against her. Oh, this is interesting. The narrow claim added against proposed defendant Jamie Heath, Wayfair's CEO, who is already a named defendant in the Lively matter, arises from his production for the first time just days before his October deposition and nearly 3 months after the deadline to substantially complete document production of an illegal audio recording of a phone call between Heath and Jones about facts at issue in the parties' existing claims, which is the first time that Jones discovered that Heath had been surreptitiously recording her. Oh. At his October 9th, 2025 deposition, Heath admitted that he was in Illinois at the time of the recording and had not informed Jones that she was being recorded, revealing new facts supporting a statutory eavesdropping claim under Illinois law. This is so, who gives an F? Like, why even bother, Stephanie Jones? Why even bother? Like, he did this. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, he's found liable of eavesdropping. He'll be forced to pay a fine. Whoop-de-frickin-do. The fine is going to be less than what Stephanie is spending on legal bills. You know what I mean? They are welcome here, Christy Shelton. Oh my. Did you guys hear that? I'm sorry. Ooh. Wow. My tummy's growling. I just let out a barrage of farts. Woo, child. I'm like, do I need to go to the bathroom? Sorry. Okay. Realness. Could not control that in. Keep it inside. If I ran away, I'd never have the strength to go very far. Okay, blah, blah, blah. With good cause satisfied, there is no basis to deny the amendment. All right, there we go. Well, now we're taking a bridge from Blake Lively over to Taylor Swift. And there is this Rolling Stone article that came out about bots and inorganic sentiment and like, here's what I don't understand. I don't even remember people alleging that Taylor Swift was a not, C, which this article is saying, oh, all that chatter about Taylor Swift being a not, C, that Adolf fella, that was all inorganic. The chatter was being driven by such a small amount of accounts. That didn't even register to me. So if that is true, it wasn't very effective. And they claim that there was some crossover between the Swift and smearing Blake Lively. There's something fishy about this Rolling Stone article. Can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something very fishy. You guys, hit the like button, pretty please. We have 247 people watching and only 73 likes. The more that you like, the more that you will get my videos shown to you, the more that this helps this live stream, okay? All right. Speaking of Taylor Swift, and we're going to get to the British royal family after this, both Meghan Markle, drama with her, and drama with Prince William. Did you guys see this Josh Hutcherson situation? Josh Hutcherson, remember him from the Hunger Games? Maybe I should change the headline of this video because I called him an A-lister. And is Josh Hutcherson an A-lister? Well, he did do that. Didn't he do that Can't You See Me Now movie or whatever? Wait, Can You See Me Now? Now You Can See Me. Now You Can See Me 23. Who was in that? Oh, no, that's the other guy. I get him confused all the time. Jesse Eisenberg. Jesse Eisenberg and Josh Hutcherson are the same person, right? Pink Lady. Oh, I amuse myself. You know. Anyways, Josh Hutcherson is in this new movie with this JT Thurstman. I forget his name. He's in this new movie, and while promoting this new movie, who cares the name of it, Josh Hutcherson talked some majors. Well, he didn't talk smack about Taylor Swift, but he was very shady. Listen to this.
That is really cute. My mom made me. Are you a Swiftie? Very much not. Very much not. Very. No shade, all respect, but definitely not. A little tiny shade. She can handle a little bit of shade. It's all concert, babe. Like you're not really at the club.
Did you hear that? I'll tell you what he said in a moment. If you couldn't hear it.
That is really cute. My mom made me. Are you a Swiftie? Very much not. Very much not. Very. No shade, all respect, but definitely not. A little tiny shade. She can handle a little bit of shade. It's all concert, babe. Like.
So, Josh Hutcherson took his mom to the Eras tour as a guest of Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift hosted him and his mother, gave him tickets. He was seated in the friends and family section. Look, I could tell, by the way, those are the friends and family seats for the Eras tour. You only get that if you were in communication with Taylor's camp. Look. So sorry, we're back. That's weird. How did it lose audio? Anyways, he could have just said, no, I'm not a Taylor fan. But like, my mom made me go, oh no, definitely not. And like, oh, maybe a little bit, ew. Ew, Josh Hutcherson. Ew. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. I am going to go live now for members only. If you enjoy my live streams, become a member. If you can't, I get it. Come back in like an hour or so and watch the rest of my video. Today, we're also talking, in addition to Meghan Markle and Prince William, 50 Cent versus Diddy, the wild threats against 50 Cent. We're talking Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, Andy Dick, Wendy Williams, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Oh my God, we have so much more show to get to. We're talking The Rock, we're talking Joe Jonas. Oh my God. So if you could support by becoming a member, you get an exclusive live stream every weekday, and you get exclusive videos regularly as well. If not, just come back in an hour or so. I will upload the entire thing for everybody then, okay? Have a wonderful day, everyone. Appreciate you watching. Going live for members only. All right. Geez Louise, so much show still left. Frick. Frack. Okay. Meghan Markle, a big update there. I'm actually going to do a Google search and confirm, but as of last night, when I was preparing for today's show, Meghan Markle still had not made contact with her father or her family. The guy had emergency surgery last week, amputated his leg below the knee. And she's still, all these days later, the story broke Saturday. The surgery happened before then. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You, come on. Not trying very hard, I think. You guys, I really like when the chat is just members, but thank you all for being patient and dealing with everybody else that are leaving like ridiculous comments. Not the folks that are actually engaged, but oh, you look old or whatever, you know. It doesn't bother me, but I keep it open and now so that it can get more engagement and get more viewers. Because some people don't like watching lives if the chat isn't open. I get it. All right, let me do a quick search and confirm if she has made contact. Oh, she does allegedly. All right. I'm going to make a separate video about this. Okay. Sorry. I'll make a separate video about this, but allegedly she has made contact according to her own rep confirming. This still feels very shady. All right. I'll do a follow-up video just on that. So the latest is she has made contact as of today. We'll see. I don't know. I'm a little suspicious. Speaking of royal scandal, Prince William is being accused of abusing his power as he takes over his new neighborhood. We spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, or maybe more than a couple of weeks ago. Prince William moved to a new, very fancy schmancy abode on Great Windsor Park property called Forest Lodge. And they blocked off so much of the area surrounding Forest Lodge. Well, a lot of the locals in Windsor are not pleased. Sources reveal that there is a Christmas tree shop next to Forest Lodge, but because of the royal family's presence, residents are now forced to take a detour of more than a mile to reach the farm to avoid folks driving right past the home. I don't get it. Why make people do that? Like, you have security. Put up shrubbery. Put up, put up a wall of shrubbery. You're not permanently changing the architecture. A wall of shrubbery would give you privacy. I don't know. I feel like there's other options that could be taken. Two royal security guards are also stationed in the farm's parking lot, the Christmas tree farm's parking lot, to ensure nobody tries to make their way onto the Wales's property. I kind of like her. Hi. Okay. I don't know. People are really complaining about a Christmas tree farm. Okay. In other news, OMG. 50 Cent received a bouquet of flowers from Diddy. However, fans pointed out that the bouquet of flowers was a funeral arrangement. I don't know if I believe that. Like, these just look like flowers to me. That looks like normal flowers to me. That does not look like a funeral arrangement, but that's allegedly a funeral arrangement, floral boutique, whatevs. Yes, Diddy can make calls from prison. He's in a minimum facility. He's in a, maybe not minimum, but he was moved to this place in Jersey, which is not quite maximum security. I don't know. I think this is much to do about nothing. These flowers look normal to me. All right. Remember that guy who crashed the Ariana Grande premiere in Singapore? He was just kicked out of a Lady Gaga concert in Australia. He's on a do not enter list. Good. Because also, that guy, if you remember, didn't just crash the Wicked premiere in Singapore. He's also gate crashed or jumped on stage at other musicians' shows. Like he got on stage at a Katy Perry concert. He did the same with the Weeknd. Good. Ban him permanently from all venues worldwide. I actually think for the safety of everybody, concert venues should require hand prints or fingerprints or facial recognition or something. And if you don't want to do the facial recognition or the hand recognition, don't go. I would happily agree to that for my safety. You know, I don't want somebody that's been convicted of mass murder or whatever, or, you know, going to a concert. Sorry. Just my thoughts. All right. Sending positive vibes to Andy Dick, the comedian and actor. I think I spoke about him on a recent show. Did I not? Do you guys remember? I think I even shared video of Andy Dick hanging out downtown, apparently drinking during the day. Well, according to new reports, Andy Dick was in the middle of Hollywood and suffered an apparent overdose in the middle of the day. This guy has been struggling for a while. Sending him positive vibes. Also, Wendy Williams' lawyer believes that her conservatorship could be terminated before the end of the year. Yeah, I don't believe that. That's not going to happen without a trial or court hearings. And yeah, I would love that, you know, make sure that her finances are protected, but I think this lawyer is spinning things. All right. In other news, Dame Judi Dench is under attack for defending both Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey. How could you defend Harvey Weinstein? But she did. Judi worked with Harvey on a number of films, including Shakespeare in Love and Philomena. In a new interview, Dench says, "Whilst there is no doubt that Harvey Weinstein has helped and championed my film career for the past 20 years, I was completely unaware of these offenses, which of course are horrifying, and I offer my sympathy to those who have suffered and wholehearted support to those who have spoken out. I imagine he's done his time. I don't know. To me, it's personal. Forgiveness. I just think," and then her voice trailed off. Oh, whatever. She's like 90, right? Old people are going to say dumb stuff. All right. Congratulations to Jen Shah. She either is released from prison already or sometime today is scheduled to be released. Jen Shah, formerly of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, she served 1,026 days in federal prison for scamming old people. Remember that? Also, speaking of scamming, one of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives stars has been ordered to pay huge credit card debt after missing court. Miranda McWhorter. She's been very naughty. Pay up, says a judge. Also, whether you like it or not, Kim Kardashian is going to be doing more acting. Congratulations, Kimberly. She's going to be in a new Netflix film being produced by Eva Longoria and directed by Eva Longoria. The film is starring Kim, Nikki Glazer, Brenda Song, and Fortune Feimster. Quote, a group of best friends reconnect on a weekend in Vegas when a hot outsider, played by Kim Kardashian, crashes the party, forcing them to face their messy lives and unraveling friendships. Cool. Congrats. Also, congratulations to The Rock's daughter. She has just come out publicly and debuted her relationship with fellow professional wrestler Tatiana Dumas. Mazel. And that's a wrap, y'all. Whew. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Let me know your favorite moisturizers in the comments. We'll be back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Hit that like button, share the video, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good day, everyone. And if you're bored, join me on the Talkie Tick at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. The Showbiz Guy is my account name there. Have a good one.